Crew team, welcome back. It's Mr. Nice Guy. We're picking up exactly where we left off. Need water. Need water. How am I gonna get water without a map? And it's snowing. Trust in my memory. What's down the road? A couple little towns down the road. None of them are particularly super for water. We could try and cut across country. See if I can actually remember. I might want to put that somewhere as well, so I have that. See if I can actually remember where water is. I think you head up that way. You head out that way. You can eventually run across some water. Another hatchet, not in great condition. If it was pristine, I'd take it. But it isn't, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's probably my concern at the moment. What about this one? Ah, this one's in better condition. Worn. That'll do. Did we have one here? Which one's this in? Ah, it's also worn. We'll keep it. We'll keep it for now. We can always get rid of it later. Pants. Don't need pants. Don't need rags. Do we? Do we need rags? No, we got a stack. A stack and one. I was just wondering if I could see anybody in the old policey station. But it's quiet. It's quiet. Any boat spawns? This is that's a regular boat. That's not one of the new boat spawns. Yeah, so I think if you head out that way, through the woods, somewhere. Zed, what are you doing out here? Enough of you, sir. A cold potato. Okay. I mean, I do like potatoes. Yeah, okay. Right. Let's take a punt at... Oh, there's a police event. These prisoners can be surprisingly tough sometimes. You know what I mean? Take more than your average amount of hits. I guess that's why they're prisoners. Police. Do we want anything from police? Not actually sure we do. Might have a better jacket, actually. Come to think of it. Wonder could we sneak up on them? I obviously don't want guns. Is that a bushlight jacket? It sure is. And an R12. Is that the new shotgun? The R12, the 7-shot tactical shotgun. Ooh, looks good. Should we take it just to go and have a look? Alright, obviously we're not going to be using it in earnest. But let's go have a little nosy. We'll head up into the trees and have a little nosy, because this is the new shotgun that everyone's raving about and saying, "This is awesome, mate. You want to get one of these? It blows people's heads off." Like that. They might say it like that. They could of course say it completely differently, but easy. But they could say it like that. Right. Okay. So here we are in a bush. Let's have a look. First things first. Let's get rid of that, and let's put this bushlat jacket on for now, because it's not exactly what I wanted, but it'll keep me warm for the time being. Right. And here's this shotgun. The R12. This one's damaged. 7-shot tactical semi-automatic. Uses all types of 12 gauge. It's got an interesting. Is it meant to look like that, or does it look like a? Cause it's almost like a dark camo. Takes a scope and a light. All the usual kind of stuff. Yeah. I mean it's not bad. Hey, not bad. Anyway, I'm dropping it. Everyone's like, "What are you doing, Mr. Nice Guy?" I ain't here to cause a fuss. I'm here to be nice. But if you're on the server, it's by that tree. Right. I hope I'm remembering this correctly, because if I'm not, we're just wandering off into the middle of the wilderness for absolutely no purpose whatsoever. There's this town down here. This is another guy killed me in this town. Just by the by. We could just pay a visit to all the towns I've been shot in. I've been shot in Eva. I've been shot in a lot of places, to be fair. Look, there's this frozen water again. Was this here? I don't recall this. I feel like they've added in an awful lot more frozen ponds, and I'm suspicious as to why. I mean, I'm positively suspicious as to why. But I am suspicious as to why. It's a funny noise. Might have been a very distant helicopter going down. Might have just been the wind in the willows. Yeah, I'm suspicious for all this water. Why is all this water here? Anyway, we probably need to go down here. This isn't one of the ones with water up by the side anywhere. Is it? Is it this one? There's water up here around a corner? Does this... One of these, there's like water slightly further up, but you have to go quite a ways up. I can't remember where it is. So again, at the minute we're just really trying to survive. We haven't quite sorted ourselves fully out yet. We need some reliable water and is that a quarry? I don't remember that quarry being there. Gosh, so many things have changed. So many little things have changed. Was that in... Because I don't even know if I managed to get down this far in 1.27. So I don't even know if that's like a 1.27 thing. It might be. It might not. Yeah, I think it's one of these. There's like some houses, and out the back of the houses there's some water. This one looks a bit different. This one looks run down, but it may have changed. And then that goes up to the quarry, which I don't know about. Don't know anything about that. Yeah, nah, it's not the one I think it was. It's not the one I'm thinking of. No, it's definitely not the one I'm thinking of. Doesn't look familiar anyways. So we'll carry on. We'll carry on. We'll run on over. There will be another town over the hill. Gloves? Oh, I don't have gloves. Now I do. I forgot. Sorry, I jump around so many games, and I also jump onto the White Cloud server, which is my mine Trados server for my channel members and me, and I forget. You know, I forget what stage I'm in each map, and then I'm like, wait a minute, didn't I have a? No, I didn't. That's other map, other game. You're confused again, LJ. Stop getting confused. Squirrel. Okay, well I got gloves, so that's a win. Because I needed those, apparently. Right, water is now officially red, so we're gonna very definitely have to do some fishing. So let us dig ourselves some worms. Jeepers, takes ages, doesn't it? Right, I can eat this right now. That'll help. Take the edge off. Right, our sharp stick. And we should be able to roast this from in here. There we go. So when they, cause I'm in the tree, I mean I'm pretty well hidden. My fire isn't necessarily well hidden, but they changed the polygons for trees, which makes it harder to shoot people when they're in trees. So this affords me a little bit of protection from random snipage, in case people think of a bit of random snipage while I'm sitting here, minding my own business, of course. So I got some fish to cook up, which hopefully will give me some water. But we really do need to find some water. We got a very small amount from that caviar. Like I said, I know we will get some water from the fish that we are going to eat, but it's not really going to be enough. Food's not a problem. Fish anytime, any place, anywhere. But we do need a container for water, and we do need to stock up on water. And then once we've kind of found a water supply and some way of drinking, we'll probably hang around it for a bit until we've fully stoked up with water. Like I said, you don't lose water as fast as you lose food on this map, because food keeps you warm. I'm sure when the new map comes in, the new Badlands map, whatever it's called, the DLC will be called Badlands, we think. When the new map comes in, it'll be the other way around, and it'll be all about the water, which on a desert map, there's probably not going to be a lot of water. I wouldn't be surprised if they do like some kind of an oasis maybe thing, or like wells in towns, but very, very few of them. So, because it seems to me like what they kind of signaled they were trying to do with Sakal was force more player interactions, because they see that as being, I guess, the crux of the game. I'm not 100% I agree with that. I think the game should have a bit more flexibility than just forcing encounters, because then if you're going to force encounters, you're then into your kind of like your Fortnite-y kind of games. You know, your games where you were actually, you know, consciously like pitting people against people. And part of the benefit of DayZ is the PvE. So the question is, will they do a map more focused on PvE than this one, which was allegedly they were trying to focus more on PvP? I don't know. Although that said, that when this came out, gosh, didn't we all die trying to figure out how to live? I mean, that was the first thing that all of the early access content creators were like, "Geez, you're all gonna die. You're all gonna die a lot until you get the hang of it." And we kind of did a bit. Um, yeah, until we got the hang of it. But I mean, I might argue. Well, I don't know. I'm a seasoned player by now, but when I started on Cherno, I died a lot on Cherno. Usually from like dirty hands, you know, getting sick from stuff. Fire's just about to go out. Our food hasn't fully come up yet, so we can walk as long as we don't run. So so there's the rubber boaty. It looks like a natural spawn rubber boat. It doesn't look like someone's dropped it there. Usually if it's someone's boat, you'll beach it, right? So it'll be up on the beach. It is not beached. So that leads me to suspect it's a regular old boat spawn. I don't have anything. I don't have fuel. I don't have a spark plug. I don't have nothing for that to get into that. So there's this lone houses up here. So we're hoping for some kind of a drink. Let's have a look, see if we don't get run over. No, this is this place. Ooh, Sumno maybe? Right. We really need to find some water. I can't remember if they've got water in this place. Around this place. There must be somewhere. What was that? That's automatic gunfire. Quite distant, but a lot of it. Mark II. There has been some debate as to whether I should take a Mark II for wolves and such. So I'm gonna take it. Bit of shooting going on. single shots mixed with... So it sounds like it must be at least 2 people. Or it's 2 different weapons. Or 1 person with 2 different guns. Obviously. And it kind of seems like it goes without saying. But why? 2 people locked in a battle against each other? Maybe? I don't ever really find much in those buildings. These things. I don't find much in those. Maybe occasionally find bottles in industrial. Cars are sometimes good for it. Some kind of a jacket. Oh, he brought me Fanta. You legend. Right, I put it in my jacket. Excellent. Shh, don't tell anybody he's there, will you? So there's definitely people over there, so we'll make our way over there. We did say the point is to make our way over there. So we'll just carry on looking for the things with hiking boots. I do prefer the hiking boots. What have I got? Work boots? Yeah. Let's get the hiking boots on. Animals. Where are they? They're up there. There they are. Goats. They're so hard to kill with sickles. They're so very hard to kill. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not very good at judging where shots are coming from, so we'll keep heading that way. But I'm just really bad at directions with this kind of stuff. I think it's this way. There's a Z over there. So, I'm gonna kind of go through the town anyway, so we'll head that way while we look for water. Because we still have to not die. Oh no, it sounds like it's further up that way. So we might have to take a little circuitous route, because you can see here, we're back in the red for water again. And it might take a little while for that Fanta to come back up. I'm just trying to... I need to try and remember. Is there water outside this town? And if there is, where is it? Too close to him for too long. If you stay... Oh, he's got another one. I got 2. Right, so let me just have a quick... It seemed to be sort of over that way. Let me just have a quick look at the hillside. There's a mast up there. Is this the one where there's water up by the mast? There's that road there. And there's like a... You go up there and there's... Am I making this up? Because if we go up there and it's not up there, that could be a serious mistake. And I know I'm not running away from those guys, but we're not going to live to see those guys if we don't sort out some fluids, to be honest. Some more gloves. Is any of those Fantas dried out? No. Might get something off this thing, but it is dried. Yeah, not a lot. Not a lot. And a hat. And a wee pistol. Yeah, we need water. We need water. So the font is going to thaw out anyway. So I just think, much as I love those guys over there doing whatever they're doing, I do think, if this is the one that I think it is, there's water up here by this aerial. So what we're going to do is we're going to head up towards the aerial. We're going to see if we can find some water, because that's our main priority. I don't think those people that are doing that shooting are particularly close. I don't know. There's military down there. Would they be military roadblock? No, I don't see any running around or anything like that. So, or cars or Zeds or anything. So I think it's further away than that. So we're gonna head on up to this mast and check it out on the maybe. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think if we find EDTA and we don't have a bottle to put it in, I think you can eat the snow and then eat the pills. Wait. Ah, there's water there. I was half right. I was half right. Okay. We found some water. Let's hope no one's booby-trapped it. You haven't booby-trapped, put a landmine here or anything, have you? Right. Yoo-hoo! We got water! Right, so we're full bottle, which is great, and I've still got these two things which are thawing out. So I've been here for about, I don't know, 10 minutes. I haven't heard any more shooting. I didn't see any cars come down the road, so I don't know where they've gone. We are on our way to getting cold, so I am heading down towards the little town, village, whatever it is. And we're going to go in there, because eventually what we're going to want to do is we're going to want a fire to warm up with. We got our water sorted, which is great. That is a load off my mind in terms of our environmental survivability, and we've still got those 2 cans of Fanta, which is great. We'll probably guzzle those up once they have thawed out. They still haven't thawed out. It seems to be taking an age to thaw out. I thought they thawed out quicker than that. They'll thaw out eventually, and now we're not in a desperate need, so it doesn't really matter. I like the haziness. We can hear the goats that are up there, but I mean, I can do it. I can do it. I've done it before, chasing goats and killing them with a sickle. It can be done, but it is hard work. It is hard work. I'm umming and ahhing about it. Now they're off. Let's forget about it. So yeah, so we came up this way. Yeah, so kind of well remembered on me. Good me for well remembering. Remembering where the wells are. Not exactly 100% correct, but you know, partially correct anyway. So we'll just head down back through the town. We are looking for a water bottle. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Yeah, we are looking for a water bottle, and it would be nice if we found one. Zed's running about. Interesting. Are they running about because of me? Or are they running about because of other people? Right, okay. So now, none of what I was looking for. Sadly. None of what I was looking for. So, I'm gonna have to go and get warm. I think what I'm gonna do is go down into the trees and do that. Yeah, I think we'll do a little outdoor fire. Just again, you know, so we don't get shot too much without getting the opportunity to really speak to people, I suppose. So I'm gonna go and do that. So that's the end of this episode. I've got a couple of little bits and pieces to do, which is absolutely fine. We heard some shots. I think they were over there eventually. I didn't see anybody and nothing came of it. We have eventually sorted out our fluid intake. We got ourselves some water, which is fine, and we're stoking up on that, which is good. We have sorted ourselves out with food, which is okay. We're looking a little bit shabby. I'd like to look a little bit neater, but we're going to carry on around the coast. Taranay. I don't think it's too far till we actually get to Nogavo. We'll need to be careful with Nogavo because obviously Nogavo has a military base and people get a little bit sketchy around military bases. Just on that, we're not going to be going into the military base itself, okay? So we're going to stay out from that and not even go into that, and we'll carry on off towards Petropavlovsk, I think. But yeah, thank you for joining me for this. As always, do remember to click that like, and if you are liking, why not subscribe? If you're already a subscriber, why not consider membership or Patreon? And if you're any of those things, you can always check out the merch store. And even if you haven't liked and you aren't a subscriber, you can still check out the merch store if you would like. And don't forget, you can always drop a super thanks if you found this video particularly useful or helpful or informative in any way. Right, I'll see you all from the Mr. Nice Guy another time. See you soon. Ta-ta for now.